Hello everyone, in today's video we want to show you 5 techniques that you can use with your die cutting machines and dies. You can apply them to your projects, combine them with each other, and even use your imagination to give them a twist. In case you want more information about how the die cutting machines work, we'll leave you the links to the videos of both the Big Shot and our Minty Cut. Now let's take a look at the techniques. Let's start with the basics. When we die cut a piece, we always get on one side the die cut piece with the die cut design, and on the other side the negative. Negatives don't always have to be left over, they can be used in many different ways. In this case, we are going to die cut a letter on a piece of cardboard. We get the cardboard with the die cut letter on one side and the letter on the other. This way, we can make 2 different projects by die cutting only once. Like, for example, these cards, where we have used both the negative and the positive. In this case, that the negative has pieces inside, a little trick to glue them is to place the positive in a hole, put the adhesive on the piece and glue it in the corresponding hole. Most of the dies we use with our die cutting machines are thin dies like this, and they are useful for cutting paper, cardboard, vellum, although we can't cut cardboard or chipboard with them. But what if we need a thicker piece with that design? If that's the case, we have 2 options. The first is to cut several equal pieces, as many as we need, and glue them one on top of the other until we get the desired thickness. And secondly, we can cut a piece of cardboard and another piece of foam that we will glue underneath. This second option is very useful to give volume to our lettering dies if we want the title to stand out. With the dies, we can also create our own stencils or templates. We do this by using the negative left over from die cutting the design we've chosen. In this example, we've used a twig die cut, and now we place the negative on the cardboard randomly and apply the ink. You can use different colors for a more dynamic result. Partial die cutting is a technique with which we can obtain original results and give more uses to our dies. A very simple example, but very impressive, is this envelope closure. To create it, we fold a strip of paper and place the circular die in the place we want to cut. And we stick it with masking tape to mark the place where we don't want to cut. We make it the same, which we place everything in the same way except the top plate, which will only reach the part where we want it to stop cutting. We put it through the die cutting machine, and here we have the closure. This technique can also be used to make shaped cards using our basic dies. Fold the card in half and place the die on top, so that it sticks out a little on the folded side. Run it through the Big Shot and it will look like this. The concentric dies are perfect for creating shakers and frames. We will first create a card with a window, which could also be used for an album page, for example. First, we choose 2 die cut sizes. Now, with the small one, we die cut the circle on the card. We die cut a circle frame with the 2 dies at the same time. We could glue it directly, but optionally we can cut a vellum circle with the big die. And now we glue it all together. First the vellum circle, and on top of that the frame. To make a shaker, we are going to use 2 concentric dies to die cut the frame. We glue this frame to a piece of acetate of the same size. Now we attach the strips of adhesive foam to give depth and to be able to put the sequins on. We place the sequins on the cardboard base and stick the previous piece on top. And now we have our shaker ready. We hope you like these ideas and they inspire you for your next projects. You can modify them depending on the result you want to achieve or combine them with each other. Let us know in the comments if any of them surprise you, and see you in the next video.